Jack Lew, former Treasury Secretary under President Obama, is here with us on set to make an announcement in the crowded field of 2020 Democratic presidential candidates. He's announcing exclusively now on Closing Bell that he will endorse former Vice President Joe Biden for president. Mr. Secretary, thanks so much for joining us. Great to see you.
Great to be with you.
So talk us through the reasoning. Why have you gone for Vice President Biden?
Well, I've known Joe Biden for 25 years as senator, as vice president, and as a person. I think the times we're in call for somebody with both the heart and the experience to address some very serious challenges. Joe Biden has both the heart to care and the experience to lead. He has demonstrated his deep concern for an economy that works and works for working Americans, for restoring American values, and to restore America's leadership as the global and economic leader that we need to be. He's also shown he surrounds himself with people who really are the leaders of the next generation, and that he has the ability to reach across party lines and within the Democratic Party to all parts of the Democratic Party. Candidly, he has the experience and the ability to make Donald Trump a one-term president.
But can he win?
I believe he can, yes.
Do you fear, some people have suggested that he's not as energetic, as on the ball as perhaps the vice president you worked with was at times? Does that criticism in any way bother you?
You know, I've seen Joe Biden over many years always demonstrate both the capacity and the endurance to get things done. I don't think that's any different today. You know, he's sometimes has stumbled over a word here and there, but that's not new. What matters is a record of accomplishment. It's a record that I saw in economic discussions where he always was the one who brought it back to what does this mean for the American economy and for American workers? For the global discussions, what does this mean to make America safer and to have America be the leader we need to be? Those are all the skills we need in a president.
Let's talk a little bit about what his platform is and what he thinks going forward. He wants to increase capital gains tax rate. He wants to pay for infrastructure through changing taxes on corporations and wealthy. He wants to increase existing taxes on upper income Americans. Is that the right approach for this time?
Look, I think anyone who looks at our tax code sees that there are things in it that are broken, that are unfair. The proposals to fix it are going to mean looking where it's possible for individuals and businesses to avoid taxation and addressing those. That's what tax reform really means, not just cutting rates. I think if you look at what he's stood for, it's been for the kinds of measures that make sense. You know, when I was at the Treasury Department, I didn't hear a single corporate CEO who asked for a 21% corporate tax rate. So there's room in our tax code to make changes, to raise more revenue, and to make the system more fair. And if we want to pay for the things that we need to do to address the need in this country for infrastructure, for education, for health care, we're also going to have to find ways to pay for it.